It's gonna be Austria, it's gonna be wet in qualifying. Bro, there's still full quality even though gonna be like 13. There are 13 people who are still doing full quality in wet qualifying, so that's gonna take a long time. Okay, there's Channel or Orion. Just gonna call him Channel. Sh Channel. Channel. Anyways. Put the lighting. News and bam bam. Okay, so the drivers are meant to ready up. So should be going into the quali. Or shortly. So most of the drivers have readied up, so we are gonna go into quali, thankfully. I think to change the flipping audio settings. Okay, thank God. Okay, so we go into quali. Just talk about the track. So it is Austria, located in Spielberg. Circuit length is 4.326 kilometers, or in miles 2.688. Well, qualifying is going to be full quali. Laps are going to be 36 since it's 50%. First Grand Prix was held in 1964 and last one was this year, 2022. Uh, there are 10 corners, 3 DRS zones, and best overtaking places are turn 1, turn 3, and turn 4. You could kind of sneak a launch up to turn 6. Sneak up it there if you have a great run from turn 4 and 5, but it's not like the place where you can just dive bomb or really try to make a move there. But going into Q1, well, there are only 15 people, so most of the drivers will just do a one lap and go into the uh, what was the circuit? Whatever. Um, but yeah, qualifying is gonna be wet. Is wet. Mm, Nobody bothered to come into our stream. Um, yeah. First drivers to come out of the pit lanes is Monkey, and then behind him is Splandy. Um, Wait. So Splandy is on wets, and Monkey is on inters. Ifnis is thinking about, I guess, softs. Channel has exited his pit lane as well on wets. Then there's a Haas of Josh Nader on the wets. Jesus Christ, it's so loud for me at least. Um, but alright, let me just reduce the goddamn volume. Okay, I think it should be good. Then wait, I lost. Monkey is starting his own flying lap. Well, probably he will just do a safe lap and somewhat of a lap, and go back to the pits and retire, hopefully. But then behind Josh is pair of Aston Martin. There was an Alpine spawn. No, no, it wasn't a spawn. He was letting Monkey past, but there are more drivers coming out of the pit lanes. But still, most of them are still in their pit boxes. Dave and Ifni on softs, which is a bit different of a thing, but alrighty. But yeah, already Channel has retired by crashing into the wall, as we see on the left side. Yeah, the left side of the car was totaled. But the first rider to do a lap was Monkey, 121.4, 1.8. Splendid didn't do a lap. He probably invalidated his one, but he has fast for sector. The next one, no, Dave is starting his own lap. Jamie is as well. It's good. I don't know. Should I? No, I'm gonna focus on other drivers. I'm not gonna really focus on the drivers that are on softs, just for content, I guess. But I think Josh is gonna be the second driver to make a lap, and he does 1:17.972. That's a bit over 3 tenths faster. No, it's 4 tenths actually. Sorry. 3 seconds and 4.5 tenths. The next one, Splandy, with 1:17.516 for 4.5 tenths out of Josh. Then behind him there is Ifni, but he's on soft, so let's see what kind of a lap it is. 1:30.774, 13.2 seconds behind Splandian. But obviously these gaps just don't really matter in Q1 since there are only 15 drivers. Then it's gonna be Jamie with 1:16.171, 1.3.5 seconds out of Splandy. Then behind them there is Dave, who went 7th, and Secret went 3rd with their times. Then Axel has retired, has spun out on the last corner. Monkey already retired in the pits, but Axel has already retired. I think there are some pieces of debris on the right hand side, but I guess he crashed out. Well, that's unfortunate for him, but we move on. If not on a lap, Cops fan is on an out lap. On Matt as well on an out lap. Hack has not come out even out of the pit box, as well as Leclerc and Bazal. I think Shade is gonna be the next driver to set a lap. No, I don't think actually, because he doesn't have enough fuel, probably, and he doesn't even use ERS. But Copson is gonna start his lap. Splandy returning in the pits. But yeah, Copsman has started his own time lap as well as Master Mad. Shade is actually improving. I was wrong about that. He's not doing a lap, or maybe that's just a really fast in lap. Um, yeah, that was just a really fast in lap. But we should. Master Mad doesn't have a piece of his front wing and going wide, but Copsfan is doing a pro proper flying lap. As Jamie Dodger crashes out, we just saw out of Cops fan, but we can see a better angle from On Max Mad. Yeah, just too much. I think too much on the power out of the turn 4, turn 4, turn 5, and that's him as well out. Splandy, meanwhile, I guess he said it. No, wait, that's the same time. That's the same time. More people returning in the pits, and if Cops fan goes P1, 116.884. Obviously Jamie's still like, was it? They were 7 tenths faster, but he's not gonna be in Q1 or Q2. Sorry, Q2. On Matt finishes his own time lap, 129.859. Hack, Leclerc, and Basal, as there's a yellow flags in sector 2. That's Cops fan spinning out of turn 3. But Hack, Leclerc, and Basal still not coming out of the pit boxes. Which is weird, since drivers and probably myself just want to go through Q1 as fast as possible, but they aren't going out or even retiring the pits. That's strange, but already 3 drivers are out of Q1 and they're confirmed. Jamie will start P13, Axel will start P14, and Channel will start P15, as there are more yellow flags as Cops fan going slow. And as well, probably all my Smad is going slow. Actually, not that slow, if you think about it. Cops fan is going really slow, actually. I don't know why is he going that slow. On my Smad probably going into the pits. Yup, he's going into the pits. Cops fan, I think, he is as well. Yep, he's as well going into the pits. So both Cops fan and Almas Smad going into the pits. So now there are no drivers out on track, so we shall just wait for Basal, Leclerc, and Hag just to come out of the pit boxes, do a lap, as there is Basal, I think. Yeah, there is Basal out of the pit lane, so we will have so we won't die of being bored. Well, we will go with Basal for here because there's no drivers out on track, but yeah, probably for everyone it was that they just need to set the time and just save and slow will go back into the pit lane and retire there. Well, Jamie, Axel, and Channel failed to do that. But it's still surprising that Leclerc and Hag, they still hasn't gone out of the pit boxes. Only Basal has gone out of those 3 drivers. They retired in the pits. Oh, Basal's helmet suits the McLaren car since it's orange. That's a nice touch. But I guess we will go with Basal this whole entire lap. So he goes a bit wide, and that's probably time. Yeah, both times out lap and now this flying lap are invalidated. so he'll need to do one more lap so that he can actually set a time. But I guess he can just now just practice run. As still Ifni and Kaufman haven't retired in the pits, and they're the other two drivers to set a time and not retire in the pits. But yeah, I don't know what to talk about, but I kinda don't want to talk about Japan as well, because like the way that Max got like got to know that he's a champion was probably one of the most anticlimactic uh, champions, like or whatever. But anyways, that was a bit anticlimactic and just very confusing, because other sides said that he's the world champion, but others said that that there's still 1 point. Well, anyways, Max is the champion um of the what the hell am I talking about? I just can't get the words out. But Basel does the fastest first sector, as we see. Very cautious on the exit of turn 3. It's very easy to spin there. But back to the F1. Well, Max is the champion, deserved. He has been dominating this whole season. Ferrari were there. Was there was a bit of a snap and more snaps for Basel, but he did not retire, so that's that's the best thing for him right now. But back to the real F1. Well, Ferrari were just Ferrari and Leclerc. Well, mainly Ferrari, but as well Leclerc were just messing things up heavily. And well, they had the right car, but just no other. Basel goes P2 with a time of 1:17.353. Finally, Leclerc has gone out of this pit box, as well as Hack. That took them quite a long time. I don't know if they were napping or something, but